Okay, so that has to be the first time that I have actually cared about um, Shakespeare in my life. Like, holy moly, what an absolute roller coaster of a ride. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reactions, and yeah, my weekend is just, it's busy, 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 busy. Um, I actually watched a movie earlier today, which that review is going to come out like way later for it because it's a movie that I've already seen countless times, but I still want to talk about it with you guys, even though I talked about it last year. I still want to talk about it with you guys. And I also finish off the Dark Knight trilogy later tonight, and I go see Dark Knight Rises. But in between that, I went to go see Hamnet. This is the movie that is based off of the book of the same name. And it stars Jesse Buckley, Paul Mescal, Emily Watson, Joe Alwyn, Noah Jupe, as well as a whole host of others. And it tells the fictional story of William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes, and how they raised their family, and what led to Shakespeare essentially creating his most well-known play, Hamlet. Um, so, if you guys had seen my trailer reaction to this movie, you will have seen me be absolutely surprised by how just stacked this was. Not only Paul Mescal, who I loved in Gladiator 2, I thought he did a really good job in that, and Jesse Buckley, who's going to be in The Bride next year, but also did an awesome job in the Chernobyl series. Um, I was really pumped to see them uh, on the big screen, and then learning who was behind it. You had Steven Spielberg's production company, Amblin, helping with this movie, as well as Sam Mendes as well. But we also have, quite possibly, if you are a superhero movie lover like myself, you will have no doubt perked up when you saw who wrote and directed this. Chloe Zhao. She directed and co-wrote this movie with Maggie O'Farrell, who was the person who actually wrote that Hamnet novel. And Zhao, um, for better or for worse, depending on how you view the movie, she directed Eternals for the MCU, which I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. That's probably one of the most underappreciated, if not the most underappreciated movie of the MCU, in my opinion, because we don't necessarily get a sense or like something on the line of mythology for the MCU. And the Eternals was essentially Marvel mythology, the heroes before the heroes. Um, and all sorts of Shakespearean twists and turns and all sorts of revelations and stuff that I see more in line with mythology, which is why I like the movie a lot more than others, is because it just felt so, I don't want to say like rich, because I don't think that's the proper term, but it just felt old school in a way, if that makes any sense. Like, there was a sturdy backbone to the story that had been like tried and tested hundreds of times in the past, and is based in mythology, in my eyes anyway. I could be completely off on that, but that's just how I viewed Eternals. So seeing that she was going to be directing this, I was very excited about that. And after getting out of it, I may have to do some thinking on it, but this may have overtaken Sinners for me as my favorite movie of the year, because there's so much in this that I just absolutely love. First off, the performances. Paul Mescal and Jesse Buckley, incredible. They're absolutely incredible in this. I wouldn't be surprised if both of them are nominated for Oscars. Like, they're so good in this movie. Zhao and Farrell's writing in this is really, really good. It touches on a lot of stuff like loss of family, how you deal with that loss, and the different ways we as humans kind of cope with, with loss in our life. Some of us approach it head on and just go through it. Excuse me. While others put their head in the sand and just they don't get out of it for a long while, and sometimes others just completely ignore it and just go right on through. And I really like how they touched upon that, and also touch about how we grieve. I mean, there's different avenues of dealing with it, but there's also different methods of grieving as well. Other one way is through tears, others through different types of emotion, and other times it's through work. I mean, essentially, Shakespeare created a play to honor his son, which, by the end, when Agnes, realizes that, it's very warming and very touching. And there were multiple points in this movie where I was close to tears. And it was mainly through just ingenious writing and amazing performances. Another thing, the direction and cinematography. Zhao's cinematographer, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Lucas Zale, um, absolutely amazing job with the cinematography. Most of the shots in this are long, static, sometimes moving shots where you see the actors just perform in real time. And that really impresses me, where it's like you hold on the camera, you just hold the camera for an X amount of time and you just have the actors, just act in real time. That is always impressive to me. Um, there are a couple of times in the movie where um, certain frames of it almost look like it's ripped straight off of a of a stage production, almost, which is very fitting for a movie like this. The music that was composed by Max Richter, um, absolutely class as well. Absolutely incredible, especially towards the tail end where we get an absolutely beautiful score performed by an orchestra. Um, that was absolutely pitch perfect and was just the cherry on top of an already amazing cake. Um, yeah, this movie's gonna get some buzz come award season. Now, do I think it'll win anything? I sincerely doubt it, because I think many people are still, looking towards like Sinners and One Battle After Another, mainly One Battle After Another, um, to kind of take the majority of the awards. But I'd still like for this to be nominated for at least quite a few of them, because this movie to me was absolute perfection. Like, it gave me every single thing that I look for when I see a movie like this. Great performances, great writing, great direction, great music, a great story with great messaging. Like, this to me is a flawless movie. So I'm not really going to say any more other than if this is playing near you, go and watch it because it's 100% worth your time. And if you're still mad at Chloe Zhao for Eternals, go check this out because she has she has talent. I mean, she's already an Oscar winner before she even, went to Eternals, but this just shows that she has what it takes. But that's my review on Hamnet. What did you guys think of the movie? Let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, my night's not over because I still got to watch Dark Knight Rises, which will be a really fun time. But until my review for that comes out, be safe out there. And I was going to try and do the Hamlet soliloquy, but one, I don't think I have enough space on my phone to do so. And two, that's hard, and I didn't memorize any of it. So we're just going to do this instead. And I will catch you guys next time.